Hello, friends. How are you today? So, strategy. It's all about strategy in my mind. I don't even drive into Houston for the day without having some kind of strategy about how I'm planning out my day, strategically positioning my meetings, even in how I drive in. It's all about strategy for me. I live for strategy and it just oozes out of my pores. I don't even try to do it. It's just something that comes naturally for me. And I realize that that is one of my superpowers. It is one of those things that others may have a little bit of a challenge is seeing the steps, seeing the breadcrumbs that I so naturally see. Oh, we need to do this, and we do. It's a step by step kind of process for me as I solve the puzzle. So right now, I'm in this huge strategy piece of really analyzing my business because oftentimes when I am talking to my clients, it's, the cobbler's kid doesn't have any shoes. It's more along the lines of, I haven't done that for my own business. So I really need to take the time as I am about to embark on my 7th year, which is coming up, in my anniversary for authenticity is coming up in February of next year. So in reflecting and looking back, I am looking at, from a revenue percentage standpoint, where is the bulk of my business? Where has it been according to various service lines that I have? And then really is helping me to project forward in terms of, does this make sense for me to continue to do X, Y, and Z into the future? So with that process, I've actually been able to really reflect upon these last 3 years. So crazy to think that like September of 2020 was 3 years ago, and really looking at and analyzing what was I doing at the time. Now, those were some tough years. 20 and 21 were truly tough for authenticity. And that was when I dug deep and I figured out other things, other ways to go about doing business. I learned a lot. I'm very grateful for that time when I was only doing virtual because I learned a lot. I got so much better at this vlogging piece of it. I'm not there, but I'm so much better than I was when I started vlogging in November of 2019. It's my very first one. It actually hurts to watch, but that's one of the gifts of the pandemic that I came out with, is the fact that I have gotten better at certain things. So it's a question that I have for you today. Well, first off, what are the gifts that you got from the pandemic? Can you point to those things that you know that you know that you know that you or your business are better, but for having experienced what we experienced during those challenging times? The other aspect is really being grateful for those things because they make up that mosaic of who you are today. And then the third aspect is really understanding, just because I did things a certain way in the past doesn't necessarily mean that I need to continue doing it that way in the future. As we look out into next year, really analyzing, am I focused on the right things? Am I focused on the right clients that truly make me and my business profitable? Just a little question that I have for you. If you want to analyze that any further, I love talking about this. If you can't tell, please reach out and contact me and we can dive a little bit deeper. You take good care and I'll see you soon.